Long after sunset begins, stored heat still controls which desert animals risk leaving shelter. Merriam's kangaroo rat survives through seed harvest, efficient kidneys, and behavior timed to cooler darkness.
A shared feeding ground links species without cooperation. Each follows a separate survival strategy.
Mesquite seeds concentrate energy that can later be converted into metabolic water. Red harvester ants move plant material through a vast ground-level transport network. A full pouch load increases the value of every safe return to the burrow. Before crossing open terrain, sensory assessment can be more important than immediate movement. Flexible route choice prevents a small obstacle from becoming a costly injury. Mixed seed sources spread nutritional risk across a desert where harvests change nightly. Blue hour closes the daytime heat window and opens the hunting window for nocturnal predators. Partial burial conceals the Sidewinder while preserving a clear view of nearby movement. Freezing converts the rodent from a moving target into a listener sampling the ground. Minute sand movement can reveal an ambush before either animal commits to attack. A brief feint tests danger while keeping the hind limbs ready for vertical escape. Mid-air control determines whether the first landing becomes safety or a second attack opportunity. After a missed strike, rapid recovery protects the snake from wasting further energy. Sidewinding maintains traction on loose slopes where ordinary forward motion would slip. Firmer ground changes both sound transmission and the mechanics of the next turn. The rodent's strongest defense is unpredictability, not sustained straight-line speed. The predator reads fresh vibration and track direction rather than chasing a fixed silhouette. A failed strike costs the snake time and energy, but the encounter is not yet over. Brief cover breaks the pursuit line and gives the rodent one more decision point. Roadrunners hunt on foot, using abrupt sprints to audit reptiles, insects, and small rodents. How? Short wing assistance turns a steep descent into immediate ground speed. A long tail and partly opened wings stabilize the bird through a hard ground turn. Wings and tail function as stabilizers when rapid turns exceed the grip of the feet. 3 animals enter one confined corridor, each reading the same movement differently. Loose calichet becomes temporary cover, disrupting vision without requiring physical contact. A brief dust curtain interrupts vision without injuring either predator. The escaping rodent has transformed one pursuit into a cautious predator standoff. The Roadrunner can confront small rattlesnakes, but every close approach carries risk. Defensive tracking keeps the bird inside the snake's awareness without forcing a strike.
Defensive displays may end a conflict before either animal accepts the cost of contact. Distance resolves the contest when neither predator gains enough advantage to continue. Exposed roots provide the small rodent with a vertical route unavailable to its pursuers. 3-point contact lets a lightweight climber convert exposed roots into a stable ladder. Once above the freshen up, familiar landmarks guide the final crossing toward shelter. Open ground removes concealment, so each bound must preserve both speed and balance. A sandstone shelf shields the burrow entrance from heat, claws, and direct sight. Familiar rock shadows provide thermal relief and a visual route toward shelter. The safest entrance is approached slowly because darkness can conceal a second threat. A burrow entrance must be checked because the shelter can also conceal a waiting predator. A packed entrance plug reduces airflow, scent leakage, and rapid temperature change. Sealing the portal reduces scent exchange and separates the cool tunnel from the open night. Burrow humidity protects the respiratory surfaces that lose water in dry outside air. Short hops protect balance where the tunnel is too narrow for full ballistic movement. Separate storage terraces keep different seed types accessible in darkness. Unloading converts a dangerous surface harvest into a protected reserve below ground. Cached seeds become a buffer against nights when wind or predators prevent foraging. Separating seed types makes later retrieval easier within a completely dark storage system. Before grooming, the rodent consolidates stray seeds so the storage terrace remains clear. Fine, dry soil absorbs oils and loosens abrasive particles trapped in the coat. Grooming restores the whiskers and coat after dust bathing and the high-speed escape. The final shake clears loose mineral dust before the animal returns to enclosed tunnels. Routine tunnel maintenance keeps the narrow travel lane clear between shelter and stored food. An intact secondary plug preserves an escape option without opening another scent pathway. With both caches secured, the rodent can lower its activity and recover below the cooling surface. Compact posture limits unnecessary movement while the nervous system recovers from repeated pursuit. The Sidewinder abandons pursuit and returns to concealment along the shaded freshen-up edge. Once danger passes, the Roadrunner returns to energy-efficient searching instead of sustained chase. By full darkness, the desert's traffic changes from heat avoidance to nocturnal opportunity. Cooling air now moves through a landscape governed less by heat and more by concealment. Subtle airflow through the entrance plug announces when the surface has become safe enough. Stored food supports recovery without exposing the rodent to another immediate surface crossing. Airflow through packed soil carries information about temperature, wind, and activity outside.
Reopening only a small gap limits exposure while restoring access to the night surface.
The same landscape that was dangerous at dusk now offers cooler routes under moonlight. Clear natural ambience exists beneath the voiceover.
Route memory reduces hesitation across terrain, where every pause increases detection risk. Moon-cast shadows reveal spine placement, but they can also expose the moving rodent. A new seed patch shows why repeated short trips outperform one prolonged surface stay. Night foraging is a cycle of short harvests, sensory checks, and rapid returns to cover. The beetle and rodent share the same refuge zone without entering a predator-prey exchange. A moderate load balances food value against the acceleration needed for another retreat. Tail corrections keep the center of mass aligned as the pouch load shifts with each landing. Seed caches turn scattered food into a dependable reserve beneath the desert floor. A narrow ventilation gap preserves airflow, while the rebuilt barrier limits direct exposure. Each successful delivery increases the reserve available for windier or more dangerous nights. The completed cycle ends below ground, where stored energy can be conserved safely. Survival here depends on timing, anatomy, and constant attention to the smallest disturbance. The paling horizon warns a nocturnal forager that surface temperatures will soon rise. Daylight returns control of the open flat to heat, glare, and exposed visibility.